Alright everybody, diecastmania here with another video, and today we're going to be doing another part of the collection update. So anyway, this is part of the series of going through my mostly 1/50th scale collection in its entirety and going over the models one by one. So anyway, here we go. This part is going to be mostly devoted to Terex and Euclid. So anyway, here we go. So in the back over there, on the left, we have the Terex NHL TR100, made by DJQ, and then the white and green one over there are the 1/45th scale TR50s. So anyway, Terex NHL was a deal set up to basically market Terex equipment, mostly the haul trucks, and what was seen as the relatively lucrative market of East Asia, So you would see a lot of these trucks in parts of Mongolia, China, and other parts of Asia. So they're produced out of Mongolia under contract or license agreement. Terex holds some kind of stake in the deal. I believe that was recently transferred to Volvo as well, with the Terex trucks buyout. So there's that. We have, keeping with the haul trucks, the TR60 by NZG, the R35 by Conrad, the little Tomica 3307 on top, box anyway. 1/40th scale Terex 8250, TS14B, so that's an NZG. That's a Conrad. And for some reason, the TS14 was 1/43rd scale, while the rest of the Terex models made by NZG, like the 8250, the 3307, I believe, and the 7271 were 1/40th scale. So here we have a Corgi TC12, EMD C6s. Now these are resin and white metal models. You have the all-weather cab version, you have the ROPS version. We have the articulated truck there, the 2366. That's one of the really early ones by Conrad. You got the Conrad 2566C. That was one of the later 90s ones right before the change over to the TA25. We have the TA40 on the right and the TA400 on the left, both by NZG. We have the quasi-Terex equipment, and I'll explain that all to you in a moment. So anyway, these are technically no longer Terex products, nor were they really to begin with. So anyway, the backhoe is over here. The TLB 840 and the TLB 890, as well as the, I believe that's a TL 160. No, that's a 860 SX. So these three are all NZGs, and the 980 Elite is a Siku. All four wheels are the same size on that one, versus the traditional backhoe approach on these three. So anyway, the backhoes were all originally Firmec, which was built from the remains of Massey Ferguson. So Massey Ferguson, Firmec, eventually Terex. Now those all got sold off to Mechalek in the last 2 years or so. So technically they're no longer Terex, nor were they really to begin with. Now, the TL120 and the TL260. These are, I believe, Schaef or Atlas machines. And there's one other manufacturer that got rolled into there, and I believe those got divested as well. Calable? What? Yeah. So that would have been available in blue, and these were produced in Germany. And these, along with the excavators, got sold off to Yanmar. So the cluster that were the branding for all these machines is now under one brand again, but not Terex. So this is the TC50 an NZG model, TC75 CQ, TC125 NZG, and the TW110, which is an NZG. So the weird thing was, these, since they were made by Schaef before Terex bought them out, were also sold as Bobcats, and now they're going to be sold as Yanmars. So total of 4 different paint schemes for these different pieces of equipment. Now I don't know if these ones were actually sold as anything other than Terex, but you know, same principle. The machines that the brand manufactured. So there's my rambly tangent about these loosely Terex branded pieces of equipment. So anyway, we're going to move on to the rest of the Terex. So now here is the final part of the Terex collection. These are all OHS models, which are, well, there's no real good way to put it, but rather expensive models. So anyway, here we have a 1/87th scale TR100 and what was called the latest paint scheme at the time that this model was released. No more than 75 were made out of solid brass. So anyway, I believe this was pretty much the final paint scheme, except for the red part, which never really made the cut. So back there we have the TR100 with the black stripes. They also did one with the red stripes. We have the TA40 with the red stripe. Really, really nice model. Brass as well. Same as this one, the 33100B in GM Mining. So I believe maybe 50 with these were actually made rather than 75, but anyway. So keeping with the theme with the rigid trucks, 75 were produced, but 12 were taken out of the production run and decaled up for GM Mining, which is a now defunct UK coal mining company. So anyway, back there we have the 33100B, 1/50th scale. Nice heavy model, even though most of it's resin. And then we have the 4066C articulated dump truck. That one is actually mostly white metal. It's a really heavy model. So anyway, there is the Terex collection. So keep posted for the rest of the 1/50th scale, well, mostly 1/50th scale collection update videos. So anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.